I'm back again. I'm sorry again for this sort of extended absence. It wasn't really planned at all. I was planning to do things a lot more regularly, which I think I say in every single video that I do. I'm sorry. But I was off getting married, so I was a little bit busy with life getting in the way of doing YouTube videos. For some reason it always seems so much harder to just sit down and film them than it actually is. But look, well, I remember last time I tried to sit down and film one, I had this little dude who's sitting on my lap now. This is Monty. Hey Monty. Hello. Who basically, when she was a really tiny puppy, just didn't want to sit still, didn't want to relax, just wanted to bark, wanted to just bite me and chew me, and it just became impossible to try and film something. This one now, just when I was setting up filming, I just set the camera and the light up and everything, started it filming just to see whether it was working or not, basically. This one just climbs up and sits on the chair like she's ready for a close-up. I think she loves the camera. She's a little poser. But anyway, enough about the dog. I can talk more about the dog if people are interested, but don't want to bore you with the dog. I just thought I would do a really quick video today, which would be a sort of 5 things that I'm loving, little roundup, and the little bit of life update, which is I got married, yay. So yeah, so 5 things I'm loving. Not all beauty, mostly beauty, but there's one little non-beauty thing in there. Starting with the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. This stuff is seriously awesome. I got this as part of, I went to the Charlotte Tilbury counter to have a trial ahead of my wedding, and basically I had like quite a few bits of Charlotte Tilbury that I wore on the day. This was the thing that I used to just prep my skin for it, just to make sure it was really hydrated. It was really nice. It's, when they call it a magic cream, I have no idea really what sort of goes into it and what makes it magic, but it just does a seriously good job at hydrating skin. But it's also got SPF 15 in it, which is nice. It's just one of those things, if you've got parched skin, a tiny amount of this will go a really long way and leave you. Next up is a foundation from Max Factor. This one is the Skin Luminizer foundation, and I was approached by Max Factor to sort of review this during Fashion Week, which is great. It's now finished Fashion Week. I'm still using it, still really like it. I love using the combination of 2 shades, because having come back from honeymoon, my skin is darker than it would normally be, mainly with freckles rather than proper tan. So I'm a combination of shade 75 Golden and shade 40 Light Ivory. So I tend to do a bit of a, I say contouring, it's a bit of a long shot to call it contouring, but Golden is pretty much the sort of all over one, and then just use a bit of Light Ivory kind of under the eyes as a bit of a brightening where it is a bit paler, and just kind of adding a bit of depth by using the 2 shades, which I'm really reasons I like the foundation: 1, it's got a pump; 2, it's plastic, so it's nice and lightweight, so if I want to carry it around day to day with me I can do. It's just a really good foundation and really reasonable price, so I would totally recommend checking that out. So next up on the things I'm loving is a slightly random one. It's one that I was using before, but it was kind of in my drawer at my desk, so I kind of sometimes used it, sometimes didn't, just kind of went for whatever I could grab. But it's a Burt's Bees Ultra Conditioning Lip Balm. It's just been really good, like really simple as that. It's just a really hydrating, nice lip balm, so really liking this, finding it's never too far away from me, so absolutely loving that. Then we have another one, which again, this is something that's been kind of part of my like day-to-day collection for a while, but not necessarily one that I've used as often maybe as I should. But I took it away with me for the wedding and everything, so like we were away for a few days for that. I did take it on honeymoon, although I didn't really wear any makeup, but I just seem to have just been picking it up constantly since I got back, because it's nice and compact. It's really easy to do sort of 3 things with one, and got powder all over it, sorry. But yeah, it's the Naked Flush palette. So this is the one. This is Streak, so the one with the slightly corally pink blush, which is quite pretty. I like that one. I've got a review on the blog, so I can pop that on there. But basically it's got the 3 shades of the blusher, highlighter and the bronzer. The bronzer is a nice pale shade, which works really well for me and my pale skin. I'm wearing the highlighter and the bronzer a little bit now. I've got a different blusher on though. I've got a different blusher. Yes, I've got Benefit Havana on as a blusher. But I've been really loving this Naked Flush palette in Streak as well. Nice and compact. Again, I'm a big fan of not having a really hefty makeup bag to carry around day to day. Love that. And then last up is a non-beauty thing that I've been loving. Basically, before the wedding, for some reason, I decided I really wanted to redecorate our entire flat, much to my husband's, now husband, that's a really weird thing to say, much to the annoyance of my husband, although now I think he's totally on board with it, because I've tried to bribe him by the idea of getting a new TV instead, because he's wanted a really big TV for a while. boys, okay? I'm getting really annoyed with this camera, it keeps switching off and I don't know why, and I'm glad it wasn't filming because I just turned the air blue with a load of expletives. It's turned off like every 2 minutes, it's really bloody annoying. But fifth favourite at the moment is this book, which I can't put down basically. It's the Domino Book of Decorating. It's a room-by-room guide to making a home that makes you happy, which it's just been a really handy, like, interesting guide to how to start redecorating. Because I guess when we moved into the flat, we didn't really decorate as such as just sort of buy stuff we needed. So you didn't really think about the sort of everything going together or anything like design features. It was more sort of, oh, we've got a nice picture, let's put the picture on the wall. Oh, we need a sofa, there's a sofa. And we just went with kind of wood stuff for everything. So we've got some really lovely bits of furniture, but I think we want to kind of spruce it up a little bit and make it a little bit more like we've made a design that all works together, I guess. So I will be blogging about that, I think, because I really love reading interiors stuff. So I thought hopefully other people will too. And it will just break up the bit of beauty content. So hopefully that'll be interesting for people. As I said, that was 5 things I'm loving at the moment. That's a really brief video, but hopefully that's just a little, I'm back, there's a little video for you. As always, I really welcome any suggestions or ideas or anything you'd love to see me do, video-wise or blog post-wise, whatever it is, just please keep please keep the ideas coming, because I'd love to hear them. Because I always seem to get stuck as soon as it's like, oh, sit down and do a YouTube video. It's like, oh, what am I going to say? I have no idea. But now that I'm doing it again, I remind myself how much I actually really enjoy it. So here we go, that's 5 things I'm loving. A bit of a life update. I've been off getting married, so I'm now Mrs. Thorne, apparently. That's a really scary thing to think I'm a Mrs. But yeah, so that's all really. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for those of you that have subscribed and stuck around whilst I haven't really been giving you much to watch. I promise I will be trying to do at least weekly videos at the moment. So please do subscribe and everything, absolutely love it. Give us a little thumbs up if you want to, that'd be wonderful too. And that's it, thank you so much, bye!